I'm holding the wheel. Let me say what I have to say. The animation is lazy. True. It looks like Simpsons Hit and Run. Horribly lazy. 3D animation objectively is way easier to do. Great. This screams lazy. True. This screams, let's reuse a popular property to bring in the ratings, and it screams ad placement. The whole 3D movie was an ad placement. And just to jumpstart this unwarranted, unwanted show, I weep for Steven Hillenburg. I weep. His original concept was fantastic. Season 1 to 4 of SpongeBob, the original era, and 10 to 13 whenever he came back. I didn't know he came back. I didn't know SpongeBob. I might need to go rewatch 10 to 13. I didn't know Steven was in charge of that. It was the best seasons of SpongeBob. I sort of wish that Nickelodeon honored his wishes and let the show end after its 3rd season. And the first movie, by the way, banger. I was watching Jubilee earlier, as one does, like Jubilee, Cut, those kind of shows, and it was 5 women rate men 1 to 5. Look, I got baited into it. I won, and the women asked, "Oh, what's your favorite movie?" So there was someone who was like, "Oh, Shawshank Redemption." Someone was like, "Oh, Interstellar." Some absolute giga chad said SpongeBob SquarePants, and that resonated more with me than any piece of media has in the last 12 months. I weep for Steven Hillenburg. Bread. I completely agree. We would have gotten more fun shows of Steven Hillenburg if he stayed on good terms with Nickelodeon to begin with. Or are we always destined for corporate greed? 6 seasons of SpongeBob nobody can really say they like. 2 more movies that we didn't need, and 2 spin-off shows with mixed reviews. And I completely agree. SpongeBob, whenever anyone talks about SpongeBob, you talk about the early. Nobody gives a flying fuck about the old episode. I haven't even seen them, nor do I even want to see them. Rick and Morty is about to fail as well. Oh yeah, that's difficult too. I don't know. Media in itself is in such a weird place. Here's the thing about Rick and Morty though. It might be okay because Dan Harmon's still there. It's a joint effort, right? Dan Harmon's still there, and let's be real, there are so many impressionists that can absolutely nail it, like Richard and Morton. Nailed them. People don't give voice actors enough credit for how, like, some actors, you can only see them in one role. Best example, Dwayne Johnson. Who is Dwayne Johnson in movies? Dwayne Johnson is big, strong, action hero man / god. Every single movie without fail, apart from that one he was a scorpion and looked like dog shit. Voice actors, they thrive in versatility. Black Adam, big, strong god man. There are so many people who can do so many different voices, and not only just do them well. There is a science behind why people talk the way they do. Season 6. Wait, there's already been a new season of Rick and Morty that hasn't had Justin Roiland in it. Have I missed a season? I might have missed a season. What? When did it come out? Season 6. It came out last year? Did anyone care? I haven't... What? Full Metal Jacket. If that's a... what do you call it? If that's Full Metal Jacket, that's... I may have to watch this. Season 6. 2000... Oh wait, they only shot 2 episodes? Oh wait, no, there's a bunch. Was it good? You kind of like it? It was okay, I guess. Because like I'm one of those guys where like I love season 1 to 5. I actually like most seasons. Like there's no real there's episodes that are bad, but like there's no bad seasons. There are bad nuggets in there. I might need to give this a go. Fuck. Season 6 was not the same. You see, that's what's sad to hear. That's sad to hear. Fuck. Oh, God. You have to disagree with you on Dwayne as a Scorpion King? What, that he looks like shit? Have you seen the Scorpion King recently? Because if you haven't, let me remind you what this looked like. Because some effects hold up Some effects don't. This is probably one of the worst. The Rock. I guess Dwayne Johnson, whatever. Yes, here it is. When did this movie come out? Like 99? 2001. Okay, so 21st century. You ready? Search up Corridor Crew. Brother, look at the right side. You can see I've watched the entire thing. I love the Corridor Boys. I love the. I met Ren. I met him. I got caught up with Ren like 2 months ago. He broke his collarbone. And he just showed me, it's like, oh my god, Craig, good to see you. By the way, have a look at this. And it's just a giant fucking scar. He's like, yeah, I broke my collarbone like 4 days ago. I'm like, why are you here? Regardless. Wait, chat. Okay, you know what? This night right here, let's just watch some shit. How about that? Let's just fucking watch. Have you seen Corridor Crew's bowling videos? Because if you haven't, oh boy, do I have some content to show you. If you haven't, especially because you guys like dark humor too. Oh boy, butter sauce. Let's talk about buttered sausage. Let's talk about what it is, what it does. All right, let's turn this off. Strap in, ladies and gentlemen. Go on, Dwayne! Give it to us! Oh, look at Brendan. Let me land, please. Come on out. Ooh. Oh, it just looks crunchy, doesn't it? The smirk. Oh, it's bad. That's a computer graphics model. It definitely is. Nice PS2 game. Real and true. God damn it. I just YouTube. Please. Hold on. No, I'm setting up. My head's getting cut off. Sorry. YouTube. Look. People want to stream on your platform. Okay? People are tired of Twitch. People are exhausted from the bullshit they continue to pull. Whether it's no longer like the lower third shit you try to pull, or like no longer being able to advertise stuff that you have to revert back on. You're trying everything in your power to let that motherfucker die so people can move on with their life. I understand. People are looking at YouTube as a viable option. Because what's the other option? Kick? Fucking Rumble? No, it's not. They're not there yet. Maybe in a few years after they've sorted out all the problems. Yeah, as of right now, no. People are looking at you. And all we want is a good live streaming platform. We want to be able to watch what we want. You have the biggest collection of video on the fucking planet. Biggest collection. We want to be able to watch the content that you have. Let us. Bacon cheese, let us please. That's all I care about. I want to listen to some music. And like, you go over to Twitch. And these motherfuckers, they got their fucking feet up. They're watching Netflix. They're watching.
Better yet, buy a toy that you can control, and then you don't have to do shit. You just pop it up on your phone. You're good to go.
The problem there is that Gabe lives in the same room as him, and
who gives a fuck?
I do for Gabe's sake.
I mean, but they left anyway. He could have just left and came back.
If he's gonna do that, he could have just went to the bathroom, put on incognito mode in one of the stalls, and been fine. Like, like, look.
That's what I do.
It's not that
Literally,
hard.
take your 30 seconds. He probably only lasts like 10.
I
Right?
guarantee it.
Damn. He guarantees it.
You're only that cocky when you're compensating for something, in my opinion.
He's compensated for something because if he was drinking that whole time, he was always fucking drinking and drunk.
You
Like, I
have
can
no
Always, dude.
idea.
If
You
we're
have
not doing something
no
important,
idea.
I can understand that. But if you are doing a day one raid where you know you have to be sober for mechanics and shit, why the fuck are you getting drunk?
You have no idea how bad. There are days.
Dude, we told him to like show up sober.
There were literally
No
days
drinking at all.
where